Hej, tu Veraxo, witam was w kolejnym odcinku z Hogwarts Legacy. Tym razem, jak widzicie, zaczynamy w menu. To z powodu tego, że chciałem wam pokazać tą księgę. Dla chętnych zapauzujcie sobie i przeczytajcie, co piszę. Gdyż spotkałem to podczas eksploracji tutaj mniejszej doliny i przed nami pojawia się labirynt. Może w ten sposób. Teraz nie znika, prawda? Zobaczmy dokąd będziemy w stanie dojść. Okej, widzę skrzynię. Która jest zapewne elementem poszukiwań, ale nie ma do niej jako takiego dojścia. To mi się no niestety nie podoba. O! Widzę, że labirynt się zmienia w miarę tego, jak chodzimy. Skrzynia jest tu gdzieś. Tak, okej, czy pójdźmy w tą stronę? Nie, to ślepy zaułek. A jak pójdziemy w tą stronę tu, to mam takiego ślimaczka i szukaj, co my tu mamy w środku? Szmaragdowy upiór górski. Okej, od razu możemy zobaczyć, jakie to ma statystyki. O, delikatnie lepszy, więc ubierzemy i witamy jako największy dziwak, jaki chodził po Hogwarcie, jeżeli chodzi o ubiór. Lecimy sobie, byłem właśnie w drodze do rozwiązywania kolejnych zagadek Merlina. Ale was tym nie będę zanudzał i zobaczymy się, jak już rozpoczniemy kolejną misję. No, naszą dzisiejszą przygodę zaczniemy sobie od lekcji z profesora Hackett i nauką Expelliarmus, czyli zaklęcia rozbrajającego. Wyglądamy jak totalne dziwadło w tej sali.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor,
Oczywiście,
I
że tak.
completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Okej, zobaczmy sobie od razu, jak wygląda Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
I've always always had trouble with that spell.
Okej. I jak już umiemy to zaklęcie, to myślę, że chciałbym sobie przetestować jedną rzecz, tylko nie pamiętam, gdzie ona była. Wydaje mi się, że gdzieś tu, ale mogę się mylić. Tędy schodziliśmy, tak. Pum, 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 pum. Czy tędy przebiegałem? Chyba tak. I już się zgubiłem. Dobra, nieważne, odnajdę to innym razem. Mapę świata i idziemy teraz do profesora. Nie idziemy na lekcję zielarstwa. Nie tak? Lekcje. Ciekawe, czy są te pytajniki. Czy to jest coś ukrytego, czy może nie? Aha, bo pewnie po spotkaniu się na tej odkrył się pomóż nieznajomej. Okej. Czyli wracamy z powrotem. No, ale nie aż tak bardzo. I idziemy na zajęcia z zielarstwa, czyli kolejna lekcja naszego bohatera.
Revelio.
Gdzieś coś odkryłem, ale nie jestem w stanie zobaczyć gdzie. O, chyba tutaj? Tak, tu jest. Dokładnie. Strona z przewodnika. Tutaj zamek, którego nie otworzymy. Tu tak samo. Proszę, płomienie fiu. Tutaj jeszcze liście dyptamu. Idziemy na kolejne zajęcia.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
O matko, jaki krzyk.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
Dobra. Te quick time eventy boję się, że będą się powtarzać, gdy będzie jakaś akcja, więc chyba jednak nie mogę odpuszczać joysticka tak jakbym chciał.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting
Revelio.
our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Levioso. Incendio.
Chyba nie. Sebastian, co nam powie?
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Revelio.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Liście malby na pewno nam się przydadzą.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You've visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Okej, czyli mamy podstawy nauki, jeżeli chodzi o zielarstwo, którego też będziemy używać. I z tego, co się dowiedziałem dokładnie, wybieramy, co mamy? A, to jest to, czego nie mamy. Masz. Czas wzrostu 10 minut.
Done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Pewet, chyba London.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Okej, chodź. Idziemy do szklarni numer 2.
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian, and he's good. Thinks he's really good, but you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor.
Revelio.
Ravenclaws too. At least you did.
Można się poplątać, jeżeli chodzi o te korytarze. Gdybyśmy tak chodzili bez GPS-a.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Okej, czyli mamy, powiedzmy, nazwijmy to granaty. Ale ogólnie chodzi o... Dokładnie. Okej, przepraszam. Co mamy? Dobra, to jest to wszystko ten. Czyli to są
Look
wspomagacze.
at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed
Dokładnie, mój
Deathcap
drogi.
has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Rebellion.
Bez pośpiechu i tak, czy nie mam czego zwiedzać? Naprawdę? Była szybsza droga. Tą drogą fajnie skonstruowana ta szklarnia. Podoba mi się, że jest tak połączona ze szkołą.
Reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Dalej. Okej, dobra. Myślę, że możemy nawozić, żeby było szybciej.
I tended to the Chinese
Zgaduję, że
chomping
deptam to
cabbages,
jedna z
Professor.
rzeczy, która najszybciej się robi.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm
Jak prawdziwy
glad.
krukon.
Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Zajęcia z zielarstwa mamy ukończone.
Mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Sobie zbierzemy za jakiś czas.
Make anything grow, we must first understand.
Wam jest dostępna, czy byśmy zaraz mieli dostać jakąś sowę.
Professor Weasley said she'd help me with my thesis.
Przynajmniej na to się zapowiadam. Ale myślę, że... Zobaczmy, co to za misja. Zajęcia z eliksirów. Dobrze, pójdźmy sobie na nie. Eliksiry oczywiście będą w lochach.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school?
Professor Black would never allow that.
Dokładnie, już tutaj byłem. Troszkę pozwiedzałem, nie ukrywam. Bo odkryłem jedną z notatek, którą wam pokazałem w poprzednim odcinku. Dla tych, którzy nie widzieli, zapraszam.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both
Zaczął kuleć, prawda?
discipline and
Też to widzicie.
intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Dobrze, jak będzie wyglądał, tak powiem, etap tworzenia eliksirów, czy będziemy musieli wykonywać jakieś
Use
akcje.
a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
A, ja kręcę w tą stronę.
Please be
Nie
meticulous
odróżniam
when
jak
adding
strzałka
powder to
idzie.
your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Czy widzę quick time eventy po prostu. Zamieszamy, zamieszamy. Zabarwię się na zielono, nie widziałem. Naprawdę wyglądamy tak z tyłu jak taki wieśniak typowo. Kto ubrał się w lumpie. Mamy gotowy.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you finish brewing,
Też w
and we'll see
poprzednim
if it was
odcinku.
skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin revenge.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Dobrze.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Także badanie sobie, znajdowanie sobie przyjaciół może mieć większe znaczenie niż myślimy. Tak, skrzynia już jest otwarta. Skóra świergotnika. Okej. Świergotnik, ale słodki zwierzacze.
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
To tu inni mają do powiedzenia.
Utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow more.
Keep your potion.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Co nam profesor powie? On nam pewnie powie, co mam zrobić.
You should have collected the ingredients from my office and begun brewing a potion at your cauldron. Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Okej, i normalnie tak się będzie. Sok z robotkę, liści tytanu, czyli to jest to, co zbieraliśmy ostatnio. Dobra. Bierz. 30 sekund czas ważenia. To się tu
And
będzie
now we add
ważył.
the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Fajerwerki.
What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
Revelio.
Again.
A ty co mi powiesz?
I was
Amit.
impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able
Nikt
to get
jeszcze
it
nie
right
widział
the
takiego
first time.
dziewaka, będą
You
w
must
takim
simply have a
ubraniu.
knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Oczywiście, że tak. Dobra, pogadaliśmy. Odbierzmy nasz eliksir.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Dajemy gupa.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Czyżbyśmy...
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
mieli teraz poszukać pokoju życzeń. Tak z tego co się udowadniają wszystkie jakby meble, które kupujemy i tak dalej. Może się znajduje się w pokoju życzeń, w którym to będzie nasza baza, nazwijmy. Nie mogę tam hodować rośliny, tworzyć eliksiry i tak dalej.
Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Ollivander w Hogsmeade, okej, to jest nasz przyszły cel. Ale myślę, że to już sobie zrobimy w kolejnym odcinku, a w tym sobie możemy jeszcze zrobić jakąś misję poboczną. Aha, nie mamy rozpoczętych. Więc zrobimy sobie to w ten sposób. Myślę, że nawet możemy mieć szybką podróż, co by nie przedłużać zbytnio. Chociaż chodzenie po Hogwarcie jednak ma swój urok jednak. To jest to, co będę myślę często robił, czyli przechadzał się z lewej na prawą. Tak, myślałem, że o to chodzi. Toczymy kulę, no dobrze.
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle.
Jak najbardziej.
What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. All in the wrist.
Akio.
Oj, zapomniałem
Missed the mark a
puścić.
bit on that one. Akio. Try to beat that.
Aha, to w ten sposób puszczam. Zupełnie zapomniałem, jak się w to grało, naprawdę.
Akio. Nothing to it.
Akio.
I've seen worse. Wait, did I win? I won!
Nie, no nie, gramy powtórkę, bo to się nie liczy. To się nie liczy, jeszcze raz, powtórka, powtóreczka.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Jeszcze
I'm
raz.
game for another round.
Grand! You could use the practice.
Teraz my zaczynamy? Nie, on,
The
dobrze.
ever-changing game. Akio. All in the wrist.
Akio.
Zapominam puszczać, ale dobra, on też stracił punkt, chociaż tyle.
Akio. Try to beat that. Didn't think you were a match for me. Akio.
Dobra, jest na to plan.
Nothing to it.
Akio.
A czyli po uderzeniu już nie możemy. Okej. Jeszcze raz.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand! You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game.
Ale spójrzcie na tą pelerynę. Ona się świetnie dopasowuje do ruchów.
All in the wrist.
Akio.
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Akio.
To jest za ciężkie.
Try to beat that. You're not
Mamy
bad at
remis.
this. Akio. Nothing to it.
Dobra, jest na to pomysł. Ale nie popsuć.
Akio.
I wygrywamy.
That was one for the ages.
80 do 60,
You beat
tak?
me.
Tak jest, 80. Jest, mamy to.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
To nie
I'm
było
not lucky, I'm
szczęście.
simply better than you.
Alright, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Zapewne zresztą też się w niedługim czasie popróbuję. Ale tymczasem ja dziękuję wam serdecznie za oglądanie. Jestem Veraxo, komentujcie, subskrybujcie i do zobaczenia w kolejnym odcinku. Trzymajcie się, cześć!